So now I'm ready to transfer that design to the block of wood, and I have a big piece of wood here, bigger than what will eventually be the sign size, about like this size here, shown here. But notice that I flipped the design in SketchUp along the red axis so that I would have the reverse and the mirror image that I need to transfer this design then to the block of wood. I'll use an acetone transfer that works with the laser printer, and that toner will transfer over from the paper to the wood as I apply some acetone and some pressure. So the first thing I do is just paint over a little bit with the acetone, and then I'm using the back side of a carving tool to apply the pressure. I think you can probably see the design come through when you apply the acetone to the back side of the paper. And I may do this a couple times just to make sure that everything is transferred well. And let's see what it looks like here. That looks fine. That'll work. I got a little splotchy down here where I tore the paper with the tape, but that'll be fine. So to carve this, I will use V-tools, an array of V-tools. I've got 4 sizes of V's. I'll probably use 3 of those anyway, depending on the width of the letter that I'm working on. So I'm going to start with this size V-tool, and what I would like to have here is a cut that is the full width of that part of the letter, and I'm almost there with just the single cut. And then there's these little serifs, I think you call them, on the ends of this thing, and I'm going to make a stop cut there, and I'm going to make a stop cut here, stop cut there, stop cut, and then just work it in there, come back that direction. Yeah, that's okay for that part. Now I need to come back. I'm going to come with a wider, little bit wider tool. And then I need a very small V-tool here for this thin part of the letter. I sharpened these tools just this morning. It's nice when they're razor sharp, and these V-tools are the hardest ones I find to sharpen, but they're working quite well with very sharp cuts. Now I'm ready for this eye. So I've got small case and uppercase letters. Usually I'm just using doing uppercase, but I like this mixture when I show the name of my company. Now there's a dotted I, and I have this little, I'm not sure what you call this tool, but I can just poke it straight down and maybe just rotate it around, take a little dot out of there. Okay, I'm ready for this small E, and I think I can use this tool here. I need to get deeper here where the design widens, and then move up a little bit to create a more shallow cut. Then I've got a thin horizontal line here. Got a quick turn here. Shallow at the start and then go deeper down and make that turn. I use a little wider tool for this uppercase W. These little chips get in my way. I can't see where I'm going, so I have to sometimes remove them. And then a thin All right, now for the O's. Here's where I have to dig down deep here for the vertical part, and then come up a little bit shallower to get to the thinner cut. And I'll just come around then from the other direction. Okay. I mentioned I used Garamond text font for these letters. I like to do the Roman style letter. There are other fonts that are also Roman style. And I guess they would work just as well. Yes, I'm going to use the wider tool here. And okay, we're done with letters.